on the story on the Royals. Yes, I am back over there in the UK. Look, how about Kate lied about having cancer, y'all? Can you believe it? And look over my light, it fell off my computer. Sorry. But I'm hoping y'all can see pretty good. But listen, Kate lied about having cancer. Oh my God. Now that's the low of the low. And then also William talking about they all talking about feeding the homeless. How about fixing all them people's houses and stop being slumlords and put some people in houses? But now they trying. Wait, back to Kate. They trying to figure out what Kate was. In my opinion, Kate probably was somewhere having a darn facelift, right? That's what she was doing. She was off gallivanting. Where's Kate? And then she gonna come out and do that crazy AI speech on the bench about cancer. That's why she haven't visited any cancer centers and stuff like that. And all of this is my opinion. This is Valentine TV. I'm just telling y'all what I think. This is me. Kate did not ever have cancer. You know, us women, we go. You may have polyps. They can get rid of it. They get it out the same day. You ain't got. It was no cancer, y'all. None. So where was she at? Getting her face lifted. Probably, well, she don't need a tummy tuck. But she was getting all that darn sag hanging down, putting it back up so she could try to look a little bit like Meghan Markle. But y'all let Marad Morelli tell y'all what's going on because he lives over there in the UK. Okay, hold on one second. And I'm hoping my lighting is all right for y'all. Please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoying this video. One second. One second. Wait a minute, he went off on me. Wait a minute.
Any sense. Hey guys, it's Murad, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video where it's being discussed that Kate Middleton basically now did not have cancer and actually had pre-cancerous cells. That is the terminology that's basically being used to discuss what is happening with her. Don't know about you guys, but I find this whole saga to be very vague and confusing. And just because the majority of this conversation has been done, the majority of this has basically been over, does not mean that we should sit here and just accept whatever new terminology they should shove down our throats when it comes to the mainstream conversation about Kate Middleton. Because 1 minute it was her disappearing, 1 minute under chemotherapy, then 1 minute it was in regards to her coming out, sitting on a bench saying she has cancer, and now it's a conversation of pre-cancerous cells.
William has given an update on the Princess of Wales's health. Kate revealed in September she had completed chemotherapy after the discovery of pre-cancerous cells in March. The Prince was speaking ahead of tonight's Earthshot Prize Award in Cape Town.
So, it seems to be a very different conversation, and this particular video of the reporters discussing what she has gone viral, accumulating millions of views, as people are just very confused with what is going on. They don't want to be lied to. We're glad that Kate is alive and, running around and doing whatever she wants to do now in a public stratosphere as opposed to private, but this whole conversation doesn't make any sense to me as to why you suddenly now only had precancerous cells. Somebody says, if this is true, then this is exactly why her statements about her condition were always so vague. It would also mean that she took 6 months off and did a flamboyant video production with her children and her thick flowing hair to give the impression that she was recovered from full-blown cancer, when it was only cancerous cells, which by then had long been removed. I would not be surprised. This is the monarchy, no true transparency and no accountability from tabloid media, who probably know. These royals easily play the public to get what they want in the end. Remember, just before she was exposed as racist towards Archie and his light skin color, Prince Archie, but ended up getting a standing ovation at Wimbledon for probably having precancerous cells removed instead of what we initially thought. People believe this is an insult. People believe that, this is a form of shame. This is a cover for the breakdown. We definitely believe that the mainstream media anchors that we are basically watching and looking at, and the newspapers that we are reading, let alone what you watch on your cable news channels, most of it is all pre-designed, fake, and there is no such thing as journalism anymore because of so many stories that get skewed, so many articles and narratives that get pushed, making you think the way you want to think about so much occurrences and unfortunate scenarios that are happening in this world. And I think the royal family have always wanted to push this. We are better. We are doing okay. You guys are lesser mortals in that particular article, and that everything's okay. We don't need to take any accountability when it comes to this conversation. That's basically what this is giving, because if they're publicly saying that she had precancerous cells, this is very different to what you were saying before. Surely you would just say that she was diagnosed with cancer and she's, far better now. I just don't understand. If anybody who has had cancer or knows that has, please enlighten me below, because I am definitely very confused, and it looks like the...
And you know what? Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, she's white. That's the Kate Middleton over there in the UK that says she had cancer and has none. And I apologize for my lighting, y'all. I cannot get it to do right today. But anyway, as long as y'all can see. But anyway, listen. She did not have cancer. I'm trying to tell y'all. And the money that they paid her, she need to pay it all back 6 months worth to the, as they say, the Commonwealth or whatever they call the people that ain't in. Ooh, Kate that made me hot. What all this time we yelling, where is Kate? Where is Kate? Somewhere getting a darn facelift, cause she ain't even have cancer, y'all. Bottom line. So now we have to figure out, did Charles, does he really? And Camilla, where's she at? Y'all let me get some light for y'all. I can't see myself. But anyway, yeah, where Camilla at now? She trying to play that little Kate thing like we care. We don't care where she at. She need to stay gone. No, she's the mistress. Ooh, no, I am on the East Coast. Yes, yes. But listen, let me let him finish. Cause that's Marad Morelli, y'all. Go to his channel. He's great. He gives you stories every at least 3 to 4 a day. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I love Marad. All right, let's see what else going on over there in the UK. Let's see what else. Oh, I didn't know I had a moderator. Did somebody take that down for me? Rasheen, what was you about to say? I hope you took it down, but please hit the subscribe button and help me out. Help me out, y'all. And then if you're enjoying the commentary, y'all just please hit the like button. Thank you so much. But let me let Marad finish right quick.
The majority of us are taking this as if she didn't have cancer then, she had something else, and that it was a form of a media wash to wash out any conversations about things before, what she was accused of, especially from what Pace was saying, let alone what was in a book in regards to her as well from a different country in a different language. I don't know, but what I do know is that none of this is making any sense to me. I don't understand what is going on. It is very confusing indeed. Very confusing indeed. None of it makes any sense. Like, think about it. Think about it for a second, because I'm very confused. So she never had cancer. What was it then? Precancerous cells just does not make any sense to me. The fact that she made a recent appearance at a public engagement and there weren't also crowds there for her looks like people are also interested in where she is when she's disappearing as opposed to what she's doing right now. She's not popular when people know who she is. The facade, the conversation of where she is, all of that has been over. So now it looks like people don't need to attend this public engagement or whatever the hell that she was doing. I'm not even interested to see what she was doing, but clearly there were crowds of people. It was barely, small people here and there spread out. She was expecting crowds. They were expecting crowds, and that's not what Kate Middleton can bring in. She doesn't have the it factor. Unfortunately, it is what it is in my personal opinion. I just don't think that she brings popularity. She brings conversation, wants people to know what she's wearing, what's going on. I just don't really think that's the case. So I think that she's had a popular year in her absence, but when she's there, it's nobody wants to be there. I find that to be very, very intriguing, and it definitely is a reflection of her popularity status in the royal family in the UK, and people just don't really care for her. But for the fact that she did this public engagement and barely anyone was there, it's repeated with William. We've seen it many a times where he's been to certain stuff in regards to his homelessness, projects, but doesn't want to, look after his own tenants, and there's mold growing in their properties. He barely is seen left, right, and centre. He doesn't have that popularity contest either. He does partake in the popularity contest, but he does lose. But he just basically is similar to Kate, where they both don't bring in those big crowds, the big numbers, the ratings. They don't do so. We saw it when it came to her, return initially. The numbers were down. Wimbledon again, the numbers were down. It's just all there for you guys to see. Now, the media are writing it very differently in regards to King Charles. Basically, he's not opening to whatever they wanted to call it. He's opening to food banks. And of course, it's just been laughed and mocked in our face that this man should be celebrated for opening food banks for those who are poor or those who come from a lower class or don't have enough wealth or etc. But yet, this man is stealing money from so many forms and aspects in the UK, whether it's those who died and did nothing in their will, or everything in regards to the recent documentary that Channel 4 came out and basically exposed, and all the money he's taking from the NHS and what he's selling. They don't care about climate change. They don't care about the environment. They don't care about homelessness. They don't care about any of this. All they care about is how they can make themselves more richer and you guys more poorer, and then want to make these dumb portraits like the one of King Charles where he was basically covered in blood, looking ridiculous, and wanting us to celebrate this nonsense where they spend all the money, taxpayers' money, for stupid stuff like this. We do not need a royal family. They do nothing for us. The money that they bring in via tourism does not equate or enough to better the lives of civilians, to pay the nurses and the doctors and the teachers, and to get the homelessness off the streets. Don't know about you guys, but there's a lot more homelessness on the underground, wherever you see them, and etc. And Prince William, Captain Save every homeless person, is nowhere basically to be seen. But he wants you to go and look at his homelessness exhibition at the Saatchi Gallery in West London, because that basically is pointless. That in itself is a perfect reflection of this man, performative. That's all he basically is. Because why on earth am I going to sit and watch a homelessness exhibition that you have created when you have enough funds to solve homelessness completely? The jokes, honestly, guys, write themselves, and it really isn't a joke, to be honest with you. But again, it's a reflection. Now, there's no update on Camilla in regards to her health and what's going on with the hospital updates and visitations and when she will return. And for that, I'm grateful. For that, I'm elated. For that, I am jubilant. I am finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. For the fact that we don't know what is going on with Camilla. We don't know if we're going to have any updates in regards to when she returns to the royal engagements, when she returns to, the public life standing. And for that, I am extremely grateful. We have been desperately wanting a break from that rat. And finally, we have been granted that. Finally, we don't need to see that rat. Finally, we don't need to see anything in regards to her disastrous fashion. Her, very confused, hard face. We don't need to see any of that. And for that, I'm extremely, extremely grateful. Thank you very much for the royal family for doing something right. For once. That's what I would say. For once, doing something right. Thank you very much. Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, a royal jumbo man.
Yo, he cannot stand Camille. He cannot stand her. Ever since she, messed with Prince Diana. Can't stand her. He can't stand her. But yeah, they got the homelessness, people living, got mold and stuff. They won't even let them have the windows. They making them keep the windows like a single sheet. Because one of the tenants asked if they could have a double window. They was like, no, that'll cost too much money. And no, we're against it. So they can't even put double panes on the windows to make the houses warm. Still got them heating by coal. All of that kind of stuff. And they taking all their money. You know what I'm saying? And I like to get Marad's perspective because he lives in the UK. So, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button and the like button to let me know that I'm doing pretty good, to be new at this. And I'll get better. Thank you so much. Gotta get back. I'm babysitting my great niece and nephew today. So, and I got my mama. Taking care of my mama. But, yeah, y'all hit the subscribe button and the like button. Thank y'all so much. Gotta go. I love y'all. Be safe out there because things are not what they seem. They're truly, truly, truly not. I love y'all. I do love y'all. Bye.